Hey guys, it's your favorite auntie. Tasha K has stirred up some stuff this week on her opinion about Nelly and Ashanti. What's auntie's thought about this? Let's talk about it. Let me first start off by saying that everything in this video is alleged. It is my personal opinion, and the clip that I'm going to play is for commentary purposes. The video might also contain some dramatization because we know I could be a little extra. So Tasha K, has her own podcast, Unwind with Tasha K. And this week on her podcast, she basically told Ashanti, you in trouble, girl. This is not going to end well for you. Let me play the clip of what she had to say, and then I'm going to give my opinion about it.
Everybody mad, and I don't give a fuck. Here's what I'm going to say. Don't get it wrong. I said what the fuck I said about them. I'm like, you doing too much out here, Ashanti, with the face on the purse, the 3 more fucking birthday parties. And remember, Nelly said back when, y'all was dating the first time, because I remembered it, he said that you were pushing hard to be in that relationship. He just didn't want it. He didn't want you. And see, I'm a firm believer that in relationships, if something leaves you and it comes back, then it already learned the lessons that it went through. And so everything is solidified. Why not make it official? It's because he doesn't want to marry you. Listen, everybody's saying, oh, Tasha K hating. You can call it hate or whatever you want to call it. I don't give a fuck. That's why everybody triggered. It's not hate, because what I want to see is for her to win. How are you light skinned? How are you absolutely gorgeous? You was tired of going on vacation all them years as a side bitch. Never ever had another nigga in a picture with you. Nobody's out here putting babies in you. What I'm saying is, I'm tired of yelling, surprise! Bitch, I want to throw some rice. I want to throw some rice on your head. I don't want to see a motherfucker spin the block on you and do the same thing he did to you before when he said that you was pushing real hard for a relationship that he didn't want with you. And it seems like you're pushing real hard now. He just gave you a necklace and a motherfucking charm bracelet. You gave him 2 parties and a car. You a high value woman. You beautiful. You got your body together. You can have babies. Got a few more years. But listen, hope you frozen eggs, bitch. Because if you continue waiting around for a nigga like this to be playing on your time, but everybody's saying, that's her man, that's her man, that's her man. No, he's not. No, he's not. Okay? No, he's not. I just want to celebrate wedding bells. People buy cars and shit all the motherfucking time. They throw birthday parties all the time. But I really want to celebrate the love that I feel that you deserve. And that's why you going so hard to do it. Because if you weren't going so hard to do it, you wouldn't be doing all that shit that you doing there. And I ain't never did that shit there, okay?
Okay, let's break this down because Tasha K said a lot, right? The first thing that she talked about was the face on the purse and the 3 birthday parties. Okay, so let's talk about the face on the purse. Y'all, this was much. This was a lot. I was shocked that Ashanti would show up on the red carpet with a picture of her and Nelly on her purse, because she's always been rather private when it comes to her relationships. You don't really see her out in the public like that. And let's just be honest about it. It was giving gullible. It was giving high school. I'm like, come on, Ashanti, you're 42 years old and you're like that girl. You are at beyond a superstar. I don't even know what the word, like we could put her in the category of a legend. She's been around for a long time, right? And so this is not the side of Ashanti that we were used to seeing. I'm just like, ooh, okay, this was a lot. How we go from the hug across the stage to now he's not even on your arm, he's on your purse. Like it was a lot. Then Tasha went on to talk about the fact that she had given him Nelly 2 birthday parties and a car. So she's like, you are doing too much. See, we don't know where they are in their relationship. We only know them to kind of be out there since maybe September is kind of where we started seeing like they were starting to be more public about their relationship. So we don't know if he's been, they've been hanging together and connected in this way since last year, because that's possible. So it does appear from the outside looking in that, wow, two birthday parties in a car. Eugh, that did kind of seem like it was a lot, but I'm not feeling what she's feeling about the two birthday parties in the car, because I don't know what he's done for her privately. The next thing she talked about was that she felt like Nelly said that in the past, the reason why they didn't work out was because Ashanti was pushing too hard for the relationship. But I don't believe that to be true. I don't know where Tasha K got that part from, because recently when he was on Rashida's show, he said that in their past relationship, it was a lot of pressure back then with everyone involved in their relationship. He said that they were at the height of their careers, so that came with a lot of pressure. He never said that he didn't want her. So that part, when she started saying all of that, I think she's just making that up. I've never seen any interview where he came out and said that. I find that hard to believe that if he said something like that, Ashanti would be head over heels back in love with him so hard. So I don't believe that part to be true. She then went on to talk about that if Nelly left and came back, why is there no wedding bells? And she said because he doesn't want to marry her. I'm gonna agree with her on that one. I don't think he's gonna marry Ashanti. I think Dr. Phil once said the best predictor of future behavior is past behavior. He was with her for what, 10 years before? Is he coming back now and he's going to marry her? I don't think so. Some people may say, oh, well, you don't know if you don't know if she wants to be married. Yeah, we could say that. But in all honesty, do we think Ashanti wants to be married? Yeah, I absolutely think. And I'm sure we could probably find interviews where she's probably said she does. So I think she absolutely probably wants to be married. But I would be shocked if he married her. And I'm not talking about propose and gave a ring and then they're engaged for all this long time. I'm talking about an actual wedding. I'm talking about an actual marriage. Nope, don't think it's going to happen. I agree with Tasha on that one. She then said that she want to see Ashanti win. I agree with that. We all want to see Ashanti win. Now, this is the part that was asinine when she said, how is she light skinned and pretty? Like, girl, that don't have nothing to do with nothing. That's a stupid comment that she made. And it definitely ruffled some feathers when I read the comments from some of the blogs that had posted that part of the clip. She said something about her going on vacations with and not having no babies, and her going on vacations being the side chick. I don't know what she's talking about there. But yeah, so no, Ashanti don't have any babies, and I hope that it's not a situation where she ends up pregnant with Nelly and there's no ring. I don't want to see that for her. I don't think that's a win. Some people think that's a win, but I think that's simple-minded people who think that if she gets pregnant by Nelly, that's a win. That's goals. No, it's not. That's not cute. Don't do that. She then went on to talk about she doesn't want to see Ashanti do what Nelly did the last time, spin the block on her and do the same thing and waste her time. I can see where she would be coming from by saying that, because again, he was with her for 10 years and we don't know what happened last time, but we do know that their relationship it was very contentious when it ended. Ashanti admitted that. She's talked about the fact that they kind of had some beef and it didn't end well. And so they hadn't spoken in years. They hadn't spoken in a decade since they broke up. Now, here's my theory on part of why they didn't talk for a long time. Do y'all remember when he called Ashanti on FaceTime? Because there's video of this. I didn't go research it to put it in here though. But he called Ashanti for her birthday when we all thought they were still kind of on good terms. And he wished her a happy birthday. It was on the internet. And not even a day later, 2 days later, do y'all remember he made Chantel Jackson his woman crush Wednesday? And we all know what happened after that. He spent 10 years with her. I don't know. It might not have been 10 years. That might be my dramatization part, but he was with Miss Jackson for a very long time. I think that is why their relationship ended contentious and why she hadn't spoken to Nelly in a decade, because I think he was seeing Miss Jackson and she didn't know that, because she seemed excited about the fact that he had called and wished her a happy birthday. I could be wrong. Don't know that to be true, but that's my opinion. Next, let's see what else. Tasha talked about, she said that she felt like Ashanti was pushing too hard. She said she's pushing too hard for this relationship. She threw him 2 birthday parties. She gave him a car, and all she got was a necklace and a charm bracelet. She felt like Ashanti was a high value woman. Um, it does appear overkill with the 2 birthday parties and the car. It does seem like it's a lot because for us, for me, it feels like they just recently rekindled their relationship. But again, we don't really know how long they've been back conversing with one another. The versus battle was what, back in 2021? And then last year she was on Watch What Happens Live with Andy. And when they asked about Nelly, she said that they were in a better place, that they had spoken. And, but then Andy said, oh, but you guys, so there's no getting back together. And she was like, yeah, now I don't know if that was a poker face, but it was given, no, I said we were good. We're in a better place, but no, you could miss me with that. So I don't know what happened since then to where we're at now. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't want people to think that I'm not happy for her. They both appear to be very happy. They're all smiles. They're cheesing. They are having the time of their life. And, for that, I wish them well. I hope it does work out for her. Do I think it really will? I'm kind of with Tasha. No, I don't think so. I really don't think so. Tasha also talked about that's not her man. I don't agree with that. That's definitely her man. They're definitely in a relationship. They're definitely together. I don't know why she's saying that's not her man. I don't know if she's saying that because she's like, that's not her husband, so that's not her man. I don't know where she's coming from with that one. And then she closed out by saying that she felt like Ashanti was projecting what she really wants. That's why she's going so hard. So I think she's trying to say that the reason why Ashanti bought him that car and threw him 2 birthdays because she's trying to get the ring out of him. She's trying to show that she's marriage material. She really wants that fairy tale ending, and so she's going so hard for him. I think that's what Tasha K was saying. I don't know. I have a question mark by that one. I don't know if that's the true motives. All we do know is that they are happy. They are enjoying one another. And I think we can all probably agree that we don't want to see Ashanti hurt by Nelly because he has a history of, dating women for a long time. He'll give you that commitment piece. We know he cheats. We know he's done that. And so we kind of thinking that that's where it's going to hit. But I wish them well. You guys drop down in the comments and tell me your thoughts about this. I love the fact that I have some male subscribers because I love to hear men opinion about situations like this, just like I like to hear from my female subscribers as well. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button. Even if you disagree with my content, we can agree to disagree. It's okay. Drop down in the comments and, say your thoughts about how you feel about this content.